The Nebraska Legislature Natural Resources Committee heard testimony this week on LB 1123, introduced by Senator Groene. It's a bill that would allow NRDs to sell land but retain groundwater rights specifically for augmentation purposes. Tom Schwartz, a farmer from Bertrand, testified on behalf of Nebraska Farm Bureau in opposition to the bill.
We're very sympathetic to the issues that they're facing on this augmentation project that NCORP represents. The problem is the solution that they've come up with actually will cause a lot of chaos in the water community across the entire state of Nebraska, and we just don't want to lose that in exchange for fixing the problems in Lincoln County.
At the center of the issue is the NCORP project in Lincoln County. NCORP now owns land and took it out of agriculture production and off the tax rolls, leaving area property owners to pick up the slack in the Wallace School District. While Farm Bureau believes land should be in private hands, by allowing NRDs to sell land but retain groundwater rights, this bill would fundamentally change Nebraska groundwater law. Present groundwater law is based on the principle that the groundwater belongs to the public, and the use of the water is attached to ownership of the overlying land.
So what this is doing is creating taking a public right, the groundwater that we all collectively own, and turning it into a property right that can be separated from the overlying land and traded like a mineral right. It's new in groundwater law. It's something that we haven't done in Nebraska before. Colorado has a similar situation, and you see what's happening there is a lot of groundwater rights are being bought from underneath ag land and transferred into cities. And so that's why we have the concerns about what the underlying bill is trying to do.
Another concern is that legal questions surrounding LB 1123 could place the use of the NCORP project as a Republican River Compact compliance tool at risk. That's why Farm Bureau is dedicated to finding the correct solution and is a strong supporter of LB 758, now on select file, that addresses many of these concerns.
We've got to come up with a solution that makes the members of that school district whole to the extent we can and still not mess up our entire water system. We can fix this. It's going to take time, but I think it can be done.
For Nebraska Farm Bureau, I'm Cassie Hobelheinrich.